Okay, Lewis, it's hammer time.
Lewis Hamilton!
You can't touch this, Lewis.
Lewis Hamilton pointing to the crowd, saying thank you and winning the
Lewis, that
British
was a
Grand
victory
Prix.
worth, Nicky. Well done, unbelievable job, congratulations.
Lewis Hamilton is neck and neck with Michael Schumacher. This might be the year that the Brit overtakes the German for most F1 world titles. Hamilton exceeded the expectations of Will Buxton, digital presenter for Formula One stakeholders Liberty Media.
Would he become one of the most decorated drivers? Not just in Britain, but in history? I don't think anyone could have foreseen that. The records that Michael set were the sort of records that were supposed to be unbeatable, never to be seen again. And yet here we are, and we're asking, will these be the records that will ever be broken?
97 pole positions and 95 race wins means there is no doubting his success. But as a rookie, some were not convinced. David Tremayne, F1 correspondent for The Independent, tells a story about Hamilton's time at McLaren.
It was difficult to predict how good he was going to be. And I heard something very funny the other day. For 2006, McLaren had signed Fernando Alonso. And when Ron Dennis told Fernando that Lewis Hamilton was going to be his teammate, he said, "Don't you want to win the Constructors' Championship then?" Meaning, well, if you got a slow number two, I'm going to have to do all the work.
What makes Hamilton so great is his will and motivation to improve, says Sky Sports presenter Natalie Pinkham.
And I remember talking to him in Portugal, and obviously we've gone back to some tracks this year, or season just gone, which we haven't been to for years, and it meant quite a steep learning curve for a lot of the drivers. And Lewis said, what I find so interesting is that I am still learning every day, and yet I've got all these wins under my belt, but whilst I'm still learning, I'm still loving the sport.
Thank you so much everyone for your support.
Hamilton consistently thanks his team and fans after races. This is because he is aware that his success depends on the team, explains Will Buxton.
When he started with his team in GP2, he said to me, my team are French, how do I learn? And I had this set of CDs that I'd listened to that had helped me learn French, so I sent them to him. And it helped him to learn some basic French so that he could talk to his team. What might seem quite small efforts, they paint the picture of somebody who will be great because he pays attention to the detail.
After holding the title of most world championships for 17 years, it might just be the dedicated and determined Hamilton who brings an end to the Schumacher era.
Lewis Hamilton is the world champion.
Unbelievable.
And I've got to stop because I've got a lovely my friend.